All right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, want to give all the praise, honor, and glory unto the Most High, His only begotten Son. Call Halayim La, Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Ruach HaKodesh. Double earns to the apostles and elders, great millstone, room teach well. Wabarak Thumb to the hopeful elect. All right, now today through the Spirit, I want to go into a video entitled Diet and Health. Diet and health. And, we ultimately know the most important thing is our spiritual, health, our well-being of our spirit. But it also ultimately, it kind of, it resembles. So like if you're feeling real sick and your body's all jacked up, then it's going to be a lot harder for you to perform spiritually because it's going to be wearing you down. It's going to wear your spirit down from your body not being, for example, let's say being at the camp, you have to stand for a long time. Brothers work these various different jobs. Brothers are also, certain brothers are getting up there of age. Your bones get more weaker, body gets weak. So especially as a man that's younger, you should definitely be having a workout regimen. Some type of way of exercising so your bones, when you get older, they'll be strong enough and you'll still be able to walk and do all those various abilities that's necessary for the body. But it happens when you start. It starts right now. And this is some little edification on it. This is benefits of walking. It says walking improves heart health, strengthens muscles and bones, aids weight management, boosts the immune system, and reduces the risk of chronic diseases, enhances digestion, increases energy levels, all things that are needed. You need to have energy to do your videos, to study and read, and just feel better throughout the day and feel better about yourself. All right. Continuing on, it says mentally, walking lowers stress, improves moods, boosts cognitive functions, promotes better sleep. It encourages social interaction, supports sustainability, requires no special equipment, making it an easy and accessible way to stay healthy. Anybody can walk, so even brothers that are more older who may not have the ability to really lift or do anything like that, or, even doing like calisthenic stuff, a brother that may, have to build up to that point, one way to start off is just by walking. This the next one. It says weight training benefits summary. Weight training strengthens muscles and bones and boosts metabolism and aids in weight management. A lot of times, if you're gaining muscle, then that's good weight. You see, and ultimately, that's what you want. As a man, you want to be physically able, so you can ultimately do things you might have to do at your job, and then that your body and your bones and everything is strong. You see, and it's proven that somebody that exercises they'll live longer than somebody that doesn't or is not active. You see, so it's ultimately healthy just for your body, because when you go into, it says strengthens muscles and bones, your bones can naturally get weaker as you get older. But if you've maintained a good regimen of working out, then your bones it'll take a lot longer for that to happen as you get older, if you've taken care of yourself when you were young. And even when you're in your, let's say you are older, you get you a little workout regimen. You might start calisthenics and bodyweight stuff, and then you develop strength, so your body can continue to function correctly and you stay active. It says it improves heart health, enhances endurance. It reduces the risk of chronic diseases like osteoporosis and diabetes, which are things that Jake deal with heavy, And brothers, you got to put down sugar and stuff. But another thing that's good too is, exercising. You can burn a lot of those bad calories off from carbs or whatever, stuff there's a lot of stuff that may have sugars and a lot of sugars in it. Like there's natural sugars, which come from like fruits and things like that. But a lot of these breads and stuff is just a whole bunch of glad-made bullshit. So if you do eat that, you got to make sure you work burn those bad calories off, which can be done by what? We're looking at it right now. Weight training or calisthenics, body weight training, or you can even do walking. It says mentally, it lowers stress, improves mood, and boosts confidence. It also enhances mobility, balance, and overall physical performance, making daily activities easier. And then it'll just make you feel better about yourself. There's a saying, you look good, you feel good. Well, if your body's all jacked up all the time, then it's going to be a lot harder for you to want to do the work and everything. But if you actually exercise, you'll develop strength in your joints and your body, and it'll make it to where your overall daily activities won't be so taxing on you. All right, Shalakia, back to the lesson. We're going into basically like, weight training and calisthenics. How does overall make you just feel better and, you perform better with everyday activities, daily life, and then, you just have more confidence in yourself, which is good as a man. You learn to conquer yourself, like whenever because it's good mentally, because it ultimately makes it to where whenever like you're conquering that weakness in your body, that comfortability all the time, because you get uncomfortable when you go in the gym and you work out. You got to push past limits. So next thing, it says yoga benefits summary. It says yoga improves flexibility, enhances muscle strength, boosts joint mobility. And a lot of people, they have weak joints. That's where a lot of injuries come from, because you can have the strongest muscles ever and be able to lift all types of weight, but if your joints, those connectors that are connecting these different muscle groups, those joints are like bands. If those aren't, you don't work those out and strengthen them, then they can just snap on you, and that's how people get injured. A lot of those injuries because their joints are weak. It's not the actual muscles, it's their joints connecting those various tissues and everything. So stretching and yoga are good ways to benefit from that. It says yoga improves flexibility, enhances muscle strength, and boosts joint mobility. It reduces stress, promotes relaxation, improves mental focus, which you need a lot of that to study and be, profitable in this truth. It says regular practice supports better posture, increased circulation, helps prevent injuries. It also aids in pain relief, improves balance, and enhances overall well-being. Fighting training benefits, and this is another one too, learning some type of martial art or something like that. For brothers that are able to, you can even look at videos on how to learn basics just to know how to defend yourself as a man. It's just, important to know that. How to, if you need to defend yourself, you're able to. It says fighting improves strength, endurance, and coordination while enhancing self-defense skills. It boosts cardiovascular health, burns calories, and builds mental resilience. Training increases confidence, reduces stress, sharpens focus. It improves reflexes, discipline, and overall physique and mental toughness, which is good. All qualities good to have as a man. As a man, we're made to have, we have made to have testosterone fortitude and be conquerors, and you can't be that, if you're all like soft and all low testosterone. So this is a good way to get back to that manly state. Now let's get some precepts on going into it. Just diet and health. Just a quick little lesson on it. All right, I want to start here. I'm starting the ones in the blue letter. All right. This is I'm gonna get that one in the apocrypha. This is Sirach 30:25. A cheerful and good heart will have care of his meat and his diet. So that means you're gonna make sure you're not putting just anything in your body. And also it says have a good care of his meat and his diet. You get that word diet right here. It says the word diet originates from the Greek word dieta, which means way of life or regimen. And a regimen is like you having straits or difficulty, like you have you put yourself through difficulty, pretty much, through like a way, like basically what you're doing in time. So I'm gonna get it real quick. Let's get the etymology of it. All right, I want the etymology, man. Let me go ahead and type it in. Regimen etymology. And just a little quick little video, going into health. All right, regimen etymology, it means regir, which means to rule, and then you go right here, etymon online. I'm gonna read these right here, just a little definition. It says regimen, noun, directly from the Latin regiment. It means to rule, guide, government, guidance, ruler, direct. So the way you directing your life and ruling yourself, a system of government or rule. And it was one that kind of went more into it, but I don't remember exactly where I seen it at. Ultimately, yeah, so governing yourself and your life, having discipline. So a cheerful and good heart will have care of his meat and diet. The way you're living your life, your way of life, that's your diet. And then you'll have a certain type of regimen, you see, because that's what the word diet breaks down to, way of life, or like your regimen. So you'll have a way of governing and ruling yourself, right? Let's get the next one. Oh, goddamn, Salakia. Let's see. Let me get that one back on there. Good health. Salakia. This is Sirach 30 and verse 15. Let me get 14. It says, better is the poor being sound and strong of constitution. You see, than a rich man that is afflicted in his body is all sick and jacked up. Which you see with those top elite banking families. You see a lot of rich heathen, and even just Jake too. They'll have all this bread and they'll be, have all this stuff, but their body's all jacked up. So they all can't even really enjoy it like that because their body's too jacked up too. You see, so it's better to have a healthy body, because let's get this right here, verse 15. It says, health and good state of body are above all gold, and a strong body above infinite wealth. Because guess what? If your ass is dead, then you can't increase your wealth. You can't really enjoy your wealth. You see? So by you taking care of yourself, whether that be by, exercise, watching what you eat to the best of your ability, just governing yourself, not just living like a beast, lawless, like a lot of these people live. They don't have no type of exercise regimen. They eat whatever, do whatever. We're called to be like, men of Yahweh Bashem Shai as soldiers. So we got to govern ourselves and be above these people. You see? And be above the average person. Because the average person, they ain't really in the gym like that. They'll probably go for a little time span and just stop. You see, but we're above all these people. It says, Sirach 30 and 16. It says, there is no riches above a sound body, and no joy above the joy of the heart and the mind. And your mind will feel better when you're taking care of yourself. Now I'm going to get these last two. This is 1 Corinthians 9:25. It says, and every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. That means you have governance. You don't have to you can control whether you drink or do particular things. You can govern yourself. And that's what the Lord wants us to be, soldiers. That's what a soldier is. Soldier is the most disciplined. They're the most disciplined people. You see? And that's what we're soldiers of Yahweh Shai. So we got to have discipline too. Speaking of myself first and foremost, being able to govern ourselves and stuff. We're not, nothing is a god unto us, an idol unto us. It says, now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an incorruptible, which is receiving that salvation, partaking in the kingdom the first go round. But, before the kingdom gets established, we have to ultimately, we have to endure into the end. And what's going to aid us in doing that is just, taking care of our health. And our health, the health is your wealth, like the saying say. It's taking care of your body. Because a lot of times it's a reflection. 1 Timothy 4:8. For bodily exercise profited little, but godliness is profitable unto all things, having the promises of life that now is and of that which is to come. You see, the godliness, the being in the spirit, the spiritual rewards. But what will aid you in the spiritual rewards is you making sure you're taking care of your physical. We just read the benefits on all those formats of exercise, which are all beneficial and all good. So, I do it for work, so I'm forced to do it. But I'm just saying, just want to give a little exhortation on it for brothers that may not, particularly be doing it. That's something to definitely try and dive into to the best of your means, by your best of your means. Because it's going to ultimately help benefit your spiritual as well. The better your body feels and the better you feel, the more it'll reflect when it comes to the truth, right? But anyways, Lord willing, this edify. I like to end it all by saying, call hello, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, double honor to the apostles and others, great millstone, root, teach well. So next time, come, Shalom.